In today's video, the reverse diet is becoming hard. You're no longer hungry, but you must get your calories up. What do you do? Stay tuned. What's going on? Pro Physique Coach Ben Beluti here. Today, I'm going to go over some recommendations for when the reverse diet becomes difficult, because I totally can understand and appreciate at times the reversing phase can be a little difficult when you try and get those calories up. A good goal target for a reverse diet is somewhere around 15 to 17 times your current body weight in calories if your goal is to go into a cut. So let's say your calories are super low, rock bottom, you gotta be able to pull calories from somewhere to go into a deficit, right? And if you're at rock bottom, a sad calorie land range, hey, number one, your body just may not respond. And number two, that's really tough. You're gonna burn out super quick. So you would really benefit from going into a phase of reversing diet, which can take 6 to 12 months, depending on where your starting point is. So what do you do when your hunger levels become super low, okay? So think about this way, specifically for carbohydrates. The RDA for fiber is about 28 grams per every 2,000 calories consumed. So roughly speaking, 20 to 40 grams per day, depending on your digestion, that sort of thing, is where you want to be, okay? So things that are high in fiber, like whole grains, brown rice, sweet potato, fruits and veggies, broccoli, like those are fantastic foods. But when our carbohydrates become rather high, we don't want to eat more and more broccoli, more and more brown rice, right? Because our digestion is probably not going to be great. We're probably going to feel bloated. Our bowel movements may not be regular, right? Or maybe too regular, right? Just think we might not be feeling good. Hey, we're gonna have to put some faster digesting simple carbs into our routine. That's right, okay? Things that I do are as follows, okay? So let's say, for example, we're having some whole grain, whole wheat pasta, okay? It's high in fiber, right? One serving has 7 grams of fiber, right? I'm currently taking in 2,935 calories a day, okay? 380 grams of carbs. If all of my carbs are coming from whole grain pasta, that would be an extreme amount of fiber. I mean, as it is, I'm averaging 40 grams of fiber a day. So what I do when I hit my fiber target is I put in some faster digesting sources. I will put in some white pasta. It's totally fine, okay, guys? Things like, let's say, a banana, right? As opposed to, more and more raspberries or something, right? It's a little bit more calorically dense. It sits well with it. You're good to go. Also, prioritize peri-workout nutrition, okay? So before and after you train. When you're no longer hungry, hey, we could burn some calories from carbohydrates right before we work out from a faster digesting carb source. Something like, maybe we're sipping on a Gatorade while we're working out. Maybe we're having like a couple rice cakes, maybe like 4 flavored caramel rice cakes before we work out or something. I do that often myself. Cream of rice, white rice, they're not going to sit heavy with us. They're going to get into our bloodstream quickly, thus giving us a little extra energy and, a little boost going into our workout. Maybe we're going to be a little bit stronger, get an extra rep, get a really awesome pump, right? Then after we work out, hey, maybe we're focusing on replenishing those glycogen stores lost during our workouts, because carbohydrates are our body's preferred energy source. It's fuel for our body's engine. So when we work out, our body's going to be using up some of our stored glycogen, stored carbohydrates, right? So it's a good idea to replenish after we work out. Okay, now it doesn't have to be a mad dash for getting, carbs and protein right after you work out, 4 seconds after you finish. But soon after training, get in a meal that's high in protein and carbohydrates that could be beneficial. And a fast digesting source like white rice, like some rice cakes and maybe a protein drink. Heck, maybe we're blending up some banana with some protein powder. We're getting, 50 grams of carbs that way or something super easy. And look, something I often do, guys, kid cereal, okay? You might be saying, what, you're eating that trash? Hey, look, 380 grams of carbs a day from, oatmeal, quinoa, and wheat pasta. Look, I'm just going to be gorging myself all the time. This is not filling at all. One serving size, 42 grams, which apparently is 1 1/4 cup. When I see 42 grams is like this much of cereal, it has 35 grams of carbs, okay? So you could burn up a lot of calories from carbohydrates from something like this. A cereal that is pretty much just strictly carbohydrate, very low in fat and protein, just pretty much just carbohydrates. Rice Krispie cereal is another good one. It's another way, a good way to burn up some carbs. Maybe after your workout, you're having some kids cereal mixed with, maybe it's like a protein cereal, protein powder, almond milk, and cereal. Hey, high carb, high protein, easy calories, good to go, right? So put in some simpler, faster digesting carbs into your routine when your carbohydrate totals become rather high, and use it to your advantage. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying just eat kid cereal 100% of the time. No, guys, okay? Prioritize those nutrient-dense, fibrous carbohydrates, those complex carbs, and then add in some simpler carbs like I talked about, some of the examples I talked about to use for your advantage. Look, this is how I sustain 40 pounds of weight loss. I drop even more weight to compete in bodybuilding shows. I'll drop another 10 pounds or so. This is how I sustain my weight loss, guys. And I'll show you, this is what I'm looking like today, okay? I took this picture this morning before eating or drinking anything. So this is how I sustain my physique, eating foods like this, eating foods I enjoy every day. And then when I am in my off season, not dieting or cutting for a show, I bring those calories as high as I can while still maintaining a lean physique, so that should I want to do a show again, I can pull back the calories, just fine tune some things, lose a little extra body fat, and be good to go. Okay, so that's it. You guys let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps. Take care.